Hi friends, happy morning. This is Sudarshan. I again for PV Wealth Creators Investment Byte. Today's topic I'm going to discuss about how to do financial planning. Financial planning, we saw in the last videos that financial planning is essential for everyone. It is not only for people who have financial goals, but it is essential for everyone. If it is essential for everyone, then let us see what are the scenarios which is prevailing for individuals. There are three scenarios which has to be planned by any individual actually. What are which is common for everyone in this world. I'm not talking about only in India. It is in this world. It is very common. What are all those three scenarios? One is in case of not surviving. We call it as not surviving. But not surviving means in case of the breadwinner of the family is no more. Then that is the scenario where you have to have a clear financial plan where the family should not suffer actually. The physical loss of a person cannot be managed, that cannot be, that is an act of God where we do not have any control over it. But the economical value of the family can be protected by having a good financial plan. Whether the breadwinner of the family is there or not there, all the responsibilities of the individual continues actually. The children's education will come at its time, and maybe the life of the spouse has to go on. All these things will be there, so it is very important that we have to plan for the not surviving. Not surviving means death actually, in case of premature death of the breadwinner. This is the first scenario everyone has to plan. The second scenario is surviving. Surviving means last requirement we said not surviving is to be planned. And what is there to plan in surviving? To plan in surviving is basically even the person is alive, all his financial goals or for all his lifetime responsibilities has to be met actually. That is another important thing where people has to put focus. I'm talking about what is financial responsibilities is something like to protect the family, to get retired safely, to have good money at the time of education of my son or daughter. Like this, there are a lot of things which even though I'm surviving, this all things will come actually. So that has to be taken care. This is the second scenario. And third scenario is I will say it is a dangerous scenario actually. What is a dangerous scenario? The person will be surviving, but he is not in not able to go for a profitable job actually. So the last two scenarios is not so danger. Why? Because if the person is not there, if you have a proper insurance cover, the insurance company will give the money, and the economical value of the family is protected. So that way it is protected actually. If the person is surviving, then maybe he will plan accordingly, the savings and other things he will plan. All those things is possible. So that is another thing where it is not so dangerous if you have an attitude to plan. But the dangerous thing is the last one, surviving but not well. For example, if you look at a person is in a coma, let's say he is in a coma. The coma in a person, even though he is employed in a very high kind of a job or all those things, the moment he will become he goes into coma, the employer may not give a salary, because that comes under man at work actually. Physically this person has to go and do some kind of a job, then only he is able to earn his income actually. So this is not possible. So man at work is not possible. Then the life insurance company which will give their claims only in case of death. So these people also will not give money actually. So this is another dangerous thing where the individual has to plan. But in planning, normally I've met a lot of clients. I'm into this business for the last 15-20 years. Always people think positive actually. The people will think that all these three scenarios will come only to the next door neighbors, but not for me. So but it is common for everyone. Death is certain, but we all think that it is called a positive thinking. So is it a positive thing is good for life? I am not saying positive thinking is not good for life, but it has its own disadvantages. Actually, positive thinking has its own disadvantages, and negative thinking also has its own disadvantages. Then you mean to say we all have to think negative? No, we all have to have assertive thinking actually. So assertive thinking only gives you exactly the situation where you stand and how to plan all those things. For assertive thinking, you take these three scenarios and review yourself where you stand and plan it actually. Even plan and be prepared to face any kind of a situation in life. Thank you very much, friends. Probably the festive mood is catching up. The Diwali is around the corner, so festive season is catching up. And enjoy your day, and advance happy Diwali. Anyway, one more video will come, one or two more videos will come before Diwali. Anyway, my advance Diwali on behalf of our organization PV Wealth Creators. And regarding this, you want more details, you put write on comment on YouTube itself, or you visit my website, you will get more details. Thank you very much. Bye.